Hello friends, welcome back to my channel. My name is Claudia and this is Katie Counseling. Welcome back. Thank you for clicking on the video. It's been a couple of weeks since I've logged on and I kind of want to go into what's been happening, how school's been going, life and everything else. Before I get started, please remember, if you need any help, you can always DM me at KD Counseling on Instagram. I'm over there sharing a bunch of stuff from my experience in internship or practicum, whatever you want to call it. There's a lot of things from all the schoolwork I did for a year and a half, and yeah, reach out if you have any questions. I also started a new podcast. You can find it on pretty much every streaming service. The big ones are Spotify, Google, Apple Podcasts, and again, it's KD Counseling, just like this YouTube channel. So check me out there. I love doing those. Those are really fun. All right, guys. So I'm going to start by saying, I live in Naples, Florida, the west coast of Florida. Here got impacted by Hurricane Ian. I am blessed. I'm doing okay. My family's doing okay. A lot of people around me are not doing okay. I am currently downtown Naples right now is where I work, and I'm looking at the Naples Pier right now. And you can't even get to it. It's all boarded up. It's dangerous. There was a lot of damage, and a lot of people that I know, and a lot of, the community's hurting. It's a lot, so this past week I was able to return to work. I feel blessed for that, because a lot of people lost their work, lost their homes, and some people even lost their lives. So I feel very grateful and just blessed. So that's what I wanted to say about that. Every time there is something like this, there's no words for it. You guys are here for therapy content, so I will kind of incorporate what therapists can do in these situations and scenarios, and what I've been learning this week, and later on in my training, what I would like to get trained in. So when there are natural disasters, there is like crisis intervention training that you can learn and you can get certified in. And tomorrow I actually have a mock session that I have to do for my practicum, for my hours, so the supervisors at school see that I am utilizing my counseling skills. And I've been doing the research on that today about how to do crisis counseling and how to check in with people, and how, when things like this happen, how it's communal trauma, not just trauma that you experienced yourself, and how to help clients, with their anxiety, with their PTSD, if diagnosed. But I'm saying, the things they're feeling. And I read a quote today, and it says, normal in an abnormal situation. So the anxiety, the depression, the not knowing what's happening, things like that, those are normal responses to a stressful situation, right? Just like a natural disaster would be a stressful situation that was not expected. So I'm working on that, and I really appreciate, that I am learning this through the process, so I can help people. I can help the clients that I have now in my program, because, again, we all went through it, and my internship site is in Fort Myers, Florida. So I've been going this whole past week. Usually it would take me like 45 minutes to get to the main facility where I work at, and maybe like 25 minutes to the other facility. It took me an hour and a half because there was no power, no lights, no nothing. All the first responders and everything were going that way. So that was this past week. I got to, at least we were able to see the clients to continue care, because again, things like this, you want to follow up with what you were working on before. And as a therapist, clinical intern, yeah, I'm learning so much, you guys. And I'm extremely grateful for it, for my experience, and for the contribution that I can make, and how this will impact me as a therapist for the rest of my life. But yeah, so I wanted to say that. Did not want to dismiss what happened here. I took a few days to talk about it because, you know, it's scary. You don't know if you have a job. You don't know what is happening. You know, it's very stressful. So yeah, I'm here today. Just want to kind of catch up with you guys because I haven't had that much time to do this, but today, moving forward from that topic, I did want to go over supervision assist and the things that, you know, I have been experiencing, excuse me, in my practicum and how it's going. So yeah, I started with that, and I know it's hard to just move on from that topic because I could sit here and talk about it all day. But again, you guys are here for the grad content, and if somebody watches this video later on, I want to be able to help them with what they need help with. So I'm saying way too much. I'm nervous. Okay, so yeah, I want to explain to you how that works. I did mention a part of the experience when you're doing your hours, you'd have to record yourself doing the therapy. That's a part of supervision assist as well. So what is it? What is supervision assist? Supervision assist is a program that you will get logged into where your faculty, facilitator, therapist that watches over you, your supervisor at your site, and you communicate and log your hours and log your, you know, therapy sessions that you do with clients or with your peers or with your supervisors, because there are certain sites where you cannot record the clients. It's not allowed. It's the policy. So you are able to practice and show your skills with your supervisor or another peer or somebody else to turn in to this, because it's a part of the requirements for the program. I've been doing well on my hours. Again, that's why I chose the site that I chose, because I knew I was going to get adequate hours and adequate time with clients. So I'm very happy with the choice I made, because I have seen different clinician interns work with individuals in private practice and not get the hours as fast, right? Because you have to have 155 total. At this point, I have, I think, 56 hours, and I have a lot of those hours direct, and I only need 40 direct hours, and I think I have like 30 or something like that. So once I hit the 40 direct, then the rest of the hours, even if they are direct, will go towards my total of 155 hours. So yeah, that's been going good. I facilitated my own psychoeducational class. I think I said that in my podcast, but I'm going to say it here as well. That was awesome. And a part of that is when you facilitate your own group, or if you do therapy on your own, your supervisor has to write up like an assessment on how you did. So that's another part of supervision assist. So you're logging your hours, the hours you get within your school. We get an hour and a half of faculty supervision every week, every Thursday. Then we get you have to do an hour of supervision with your supervisor every week. So in a week, you have to sit down with your supervisor and review everything you're doing, how you're doing, feedback from your supervisor. That's required. And yeah, it teaches you about HIPAA and things like that, and it's a really cool program. It, you know, kind of brings you closer to the experience of actually being a clinician, learning how to log hours and things like that. But overall, in my practicum, it's really interesting. I'm learning how to write notes. I'm learning how to even do like billing and things like that. I'm being shown everything, and I'm learning the process of a clinician that's employed by a big company. I do think that at least, probably not an internship one, but an internship 2, I may work and collaborate with a clinician through Zoom, because I have an opportunity to run groups for moms and facilitate therapy for her clients at a reduced rate. And I think that would be amazing, but right now I don't want to put all that on my shoulders. But it would be interesting to see the private practice vantage point and how it's run, and really how she, not keeping the books, but how you do it on your own, because there's a lot of different programs that clinicians use. You have to pay for them. I want to learn how, the money works. Like, how does this work? Where do I buy it? How do the taxes work when you're, solely employed, or I have my own clients? So yeah, guys, I'm going to leave that here today. Again, I would sit here all day and talk about everything that's happened in Florida, but I do want to keep this a little bit light. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Check me out on Spotify and Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts at Katie Counseling, and also at Katie Counseling on Instagram. I will see you soon. Bye-bye.